building? Cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling? Cause we on. Cause we on. Cause we on. Got my third eye open, yeah, I'm soaring like Horus. Coming from the underground, feeling like Anubis. Straight light and dark, yeah, that be the yin yang. After party entertainment, about to change the fucking game.
Like a strike on a frame, best of luck, just ask Wayne. Ignore Dory and his story, we are not the same. He ain't that crazy, cause you know I'm insane. Making balls move.
Yes. Greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You're now listening to Spectacular Inc. Radio, brought to you in part by GoVerse TV. Yeah. And we're so honored to have you here. I'm your host, Andre Brown, and we're super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. Yes, here, 85, episode 85. Really excited to be here. Appreciate you guys. Yes, of course, as I said in the intro, I am Andre Brown. I appreciate you guys. You can follow me on Spectacular Inc. Radio, Spectacular Inc. Comics LLC. On Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and everything of that nature. We are the first shared cinematic universe in Virginia. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all. You can find out more about our universe at www.spectacularinccomicsllc.com. Yes. Joined by this legend. Unfortunately, Steven had to work. So he really wanted to be here, and he just wanted to say he apologizes to his fans. Because I know this is the second episode he missed, but he definitely going to make sure he can be here for the next one. He really misses y'all, and he loves being on the show. So he just sends his prayers and best wishes and stuff like that, and we'll definitely connect with him soon. But I'm going to let this legend introduce himself, where to find him at on social media and everything of that nature. Yes.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Of course, this your boy, Mod. You can find me on IG at ModdyMod757. That's MADDY. MADD757. You can find me on Facebook at Ahmad Chenery, and that is it. There is no TikTok. No more TikTok.
No. And you don't have threads either, do you?
I do. I think I have like one thread, but I do need more content on that. I do have thread though.
I didn't know that. So what's the thing for threads?
With threads, the same thing because it's connected to my IG. So it's the same thing. ModdyMod757. I think I got like one post. But I'm definitely going to put more stuff regarding Spectacular Inc.
So, question actually is for you, because for me, I like and I prefer threads over because when Elon Musk took it over, X, we don't call it X, but when he took over Twitter, I feel like Twitter just kind of downslided at that point.
I had a Twitter too,
yeah. It's not the quality. I actually like Threads better. Which one you prefer better, and why? Between Twitter and Threads.
Honestly, I do like Threads. It's kind of like an upgraded Twitter in a sense. There's more options. It's a little more user friendly as well. But yeah, I definitely prefer Threads.
Yeah, looks a lot cleaner.
It does. No, you're good. I haven't been on my X account since Elon bought it out. So I was just like, it just looked a little different. It just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. But yeah, Threads. I kind of go, bounce back and forth from Instagram and Threads actually.
Sound like that.
Yeah, so I'm putting more content regarding Spectacular Inc. Anything affiliated with the Spectacular Inc. as far as upcoming shows,
Red Mass,
just Red Mass, anything Red Mass info, you name it. So definitely gonna have more info about that, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we appreciate y'all. We got a lot to cover. We're gonna try to get through a lot and everything of that nature. And yes, we're back. The slides. Hold on. Oh, it's not working. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. We're back, baby. The slides. They're like,
yes.
So we're just looking at the 84 last time. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. So the slides are working back. So, of course, so if you're new here, we go through different segments. Major segments we talk about. First one is always Spectacular projects, and we'll talk about Spectacular comics, what we have coming up, whether it be our comics, whether it be events, whatever, shows like he was speaking of and things of that nature. Segment 2 is Gaming Pod, where we talk about gaming news, games, and things of that nature, and do like mini game reviews and stuff like that. And then in segment 3, we do Comic Central, where we talk about comics, comic news, things that are coming up within the comic realm. And last but not least, we save the best for last. We actually do Movie and Streaming Station. That's where we actually talk about everything on streaming, movies, TV shows, and things of that nature. So we're going to start with the segment 1, which is Spectacular Projects. Updates, Spectacular Con, as now, of course, we've already confirmed that the date is August 1st, 2026. Tickets are now on sale. If you go on our website, as I was speaking of, on spectacularcomicsllc.com, you can actually follow the link to be able to go ahead and buy your tickets. It's going to be at the Limelight 8 Studios.
Yes.
You can definitely, there's QR codes and things of that nature. If you follow us on Spectacular Comics LLC on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, you'll be able to see those links and things of that nature as well. Yes. If you're a vendor in the area, in the 757 area, Virginia area, whether Richmond or even if you're close, if you're in Maryland or in North Carolina or something like that and would like to network and come out, definitely, fill out the vendors form and you can definitely be a vendor. We made it nice and affordable for people. I think this is probably going to be the last major event at Limelight 8 because I know the owner of the studio is moved to a different state for bigger and grander things, and we cherish her and appreciate her.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
She's definitely been a phenomenal blessing to this company.
Yes,
and we appreciate her. So we're excited about that. But Spectacular Con is going to be big, so we always try to do our very best to give you guys great presentation when it comes to that. Right. New events on the website. So you go on our website, you can see about other events we are doing or going to be setting up being vendors at. GoVerse TV app, of course, that's where you'll be able to get the content. You can see Spectacular Comics content as well and see everything that we have going on and coming up also. And, of course, the show, and then we do our, videos head to head and question bag and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
Messenger novels on sale. Just letting you guys know about that as well. You can be able to still get that on Spectacular Comics, LLC.com, of course, on the website. Also, we actually are working on the sequel. I'm working with Candy for that, so we'll keep you guys posted on the sequel to the novel.
Yes, yes.
The MercerCon, if I'm saying that right, 2026. So we actually went to that the other day. I thought it was definitely a grand experience. I appreciate Richmond being very open and welcome to us.
Shout out to Richmond.
Yeah, it was a crazy car accident. I'm glad that me and my wife were not involved in that, but it was a 2-hour traffic delay. We were like 4 hours late to the event.
Wow.
But the people there at MercerCon were, more than welcome. We weren't the only one. There was I think 5-6 other vendors that were late trying to rush in there because of the traffic from where they were coming from.
Wow. Okay.
Of course, if you're not made familiar with this area, Richmond's like an hour and some change from Newport News to the Newport News Hampton area.
Hour and 10, hour and 20, yeah.
Yeah, so
that, right.
But the traffic was that made it way worse.
Man.
So, but we still had a good experience, did some good networking, so I thought that was actually awesome as well.
Glad to hear that, man. Yes,
so
yes.
yeah, it was definitely appreciate you.
Yeah.
And the fashion comic show will be revealed at Spectacular Con. That will be headed by my wife, Bianca. We'll give you more logistics on that as things unfold. That's going to be part of the VIP package. If you want to get the VIP ticket, just let me know. You can be able to be a part of that as well. Atomic Woman #2 in full production, comic-wise, projected. We're trying to see about winter this year. We're probably thinking maybe first quarter next year because we're trying to go ahead and get Motion Man issue #2 out. Shout out to Caitlin. Basically, her team right now, shooting Mason. Diary of the Indestructible Girl. Great show. That's going to be awesome. That's going to come out live action. And then shout out to Kevin Reeves. He's doing the pencils and inks for the Mason comic, issue #1. So we appreciate him as well.
Nice.
We are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can definitely just catch us and type in Spectacular Comics. Spectacular. I'm sorry, I apologize. Spectacular Radio. You type in Spectacular Radio, and you find us that way. You'll be able to get your content and get your fix on the podcast if you can't watch, the video. And just letting you guys know about that. And then brand new fan club is available now. Of course, as you know, we have our fan club. It's on our Patreon. You definitely support us. Be able to keep doing the things that we're doing here. New head-to-head segment. We're going to do a new one. That video should be out. If you're looking at this video now when it's released, probably maybe 3 to 5 days from this time frame, and we'll do the announcement on our Instagram and our Facebook. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested in being part of the head-to-head segment where you actually, drop in, the head-to-heads, like, match up with the characters, movies, and then we discuss what's possible and why, you can send it to Spectacular Inc. Radio. That's Spectacular INK Radio at gmail.com. You just send that information in, and you can see your head-to-head on our head-to-head videos.
Yeah.
So we're definitely excited about that. And of course, more updates will be shown for the children's book. We actually are getting that completed, and we're actually going to be doing some like fundraisers and things of that nature. We're actually going to be working with a nonprofit company that helps children with this, and want to be able to donate. The first time we sell the book, 25% of the sales goes to this nonprofit company to help with children. So we're really excited about the children book and the development. And you can see more updates on that on Instagram and Facebook and the website as they develop. Also, just letting you guys know, so we are going to be doing a new segment. We're still in the updating stages and modification stages for this new video. New show we're going to do is called Black Gold. It's going to be our new show, basically talking about black content, whether it be independent, major. A lot of people don't know about a lot, within our community, like shows that's coming up, whether it be on All Black, whether it be on BET, whatever the case may be, any indie platform, Tubi, Roku, whatever the case may be. People have new shows, whether it be podcast shows, whether it be live action shows, action, sci-fi, drama, and we want people to be made aware of it. So it's not going to be like a long video, maybe 5-10 minutes, where we're just talking about content that's coming up. If we did watch one of the shows, we'll talk about it and kind of discuss it. Are you excited about doing that one? And,
yeah, man.
How you feel about that?
That's going to be good, man. I think it's just gives the opportunity for us to shine a little light on just black films in general, just progress, any type of information, or excuse me, any or just diamonds in the rough, people that or actors or actresses no one's heard of. They can get just some notoriety, just a little attention. So I think that'll be big, man. We could do that.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, and that's all we got for Spectacular Projects. We're gonna go ahead and go to our next segment, which is Gaming Pod. Yep. And as I explained earlier, this is where we talk about all gaming news, games, reviews, and things of that nature. And of course, we're going to start off with always right off the top. All right. If you can read the first three for me, I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir. All right, number one, y'all. So State of Decay 3 is still happening, despite a major restructuring where developer Undead Labs was transitioned out of Xbox under new ownership. The game is still actively in development with a targeted release window of 2027. Next one, number two, the Elder Scrolls 6 is facing serious headwinds following massive Xbox division layoffs that cut over 50 Bethesda developers. Team morale has taken a hit. Reports indicate these cuts will cause cast-catching delays, potentially pushing the release to 2028 or 2029 as the studio wrestles with lost institutional knowledge. And number three, Nintendo is phasing out the original Switch. What? In Europe, Nintendo has officially confirmed that it will halt shipments and store sales for all Switch 1 remodels, including Lite and OLED, or OLED, by mid-February 2027.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Number four, the PC version of Marvel Token Fighting Souls on Steam is currently blocked from purchase in 132 countries. The decision almost certainly overlaps with Sony's controversial. That's what I say. Thank you. PlayStation Network linking policy on PC. In 2024, Sony briefly attempted to require Helldivers 2 players to link their Steam profiles to a PSN account, a policy that was apparently supposed to be in place at launch, but was disabled due to technical issues. And number five, Funcom has confirmed a physical disc release for PlayStation 5 version of Dune Awakening. It launches on September 22nd, 2026. Pre-orders are currently live at major retailers like Best Buy and GameStop for $49.99. It includes bonus in-game items like Terrarium of Madad, saying that wrong.
Muad'Dib.
Yeah,
almost. That was good, man.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that was close.
Funcom's Dune Awakening features a dedicated, fully playable single-player mode. It allows players to experience the entire narrative and survival gameplay completely offline or solo, with completely customizable settings and offline progression. Really excited about that one, number five.
Yeah.
Because, this is like right off top, this is like a melting pot of just like, gaming information. And we just kind of, gloss over all the different things. I love single player, just, games, open world, where you can just, do side missions, explore. And I think this game, and from what I've been hearing, because this, you know, I guess it's going to be on console. So now we get to experience it on PlayStation and things of that nature. So now I want to see what it has to offer. I think they've probably added new features, new updates, since, of course, when it was I think it was either on Steam or PC. But now we get a chance to experience that, and I'm really excited. Did you see anything about the Dune Awakening or anything like that?
I haven't, not the Dune one.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Definitely looks good.
Yeah.
Really excited, of course, and this is perfect timing for the movie getting ready to come out in December, so that's definitely exciting there.
Cool.
Of course, you know, I know you was saying about the Nintendo Switch 1.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's crazy.
Well, it kind of makes, the only reason I'm not too stressed about it, because the Switch 2 does play Switch 1 games.
Okay.
So, okay. I mean, if you, I can't get a Switch 1 with me, you can just get a Switch 2 and just, but what we do all my, just put them in the system. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right.
Okay, cool.
So,
because when I read that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So, but the Switch 2, because, you know, my son has that, and he was able to just play his old games from his Switch 1 and put them right on in there. So, I mean, so, I mean, it just makes sense. If you
strategic decision, good.
Yeah, and then there are some people that's probably like, oh man, I really wanted to play this other game. Well, it's only on the Switch 2. Oh, I had a couple of Switch 1 games, you know, at home. Well, you just get the Switch 2, and they're like, oh yeah. And then
there it is.
Why would you spend money on buying a Switch 1? But then at the same point in time, it goes into, why would you keep manufacturing ones when you have a system that can play Switch 1 and 2 games?
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Elder Scrolls 6, I'm not really surprised. This whole Xbox shakeup right now is crazy. We're about to get into some more news about that.
Ugly.
Yeah, I mean, certain things, certain cutoffs make sense. Certain ones we were not expecting, which was definitely catastrophic. Like, it was just crazy. State of Decay 3, I'm glad that it is still happening. That I love playing the second one. I did not beat it. I was halfway in the game. Okay. Such a remarkable game. I really loved it. And 3 looks even better than the second one.
Nice.
So I'm really wanting to see what their new take is going to be, new gameplay mechanics, any new elements that we're going to be adding, and some of the older elements that actually made the game work. I'm very intrigued and very excited to see what's going to happen with that. Have you played any of the State of Decay games?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. What type of game is it though?
It's one of those games where you like kind of look at, you know, kind of bandaging people, and it's like you gotta go out and then find food and come back as a zombie horror survival, but you gotta keep your camp up, get supplies, feed people, you know, stuff like it's. Yeah, I love stuff like that. So I think this one's going to be, you know, incredible as well. So I'm glad that it's still going to happen.
Cool, bro.
All righty, let's go ahead and get into the main topics. Of course, I know you saw this news. Here we go, man. Topic 1.
Go ahead with it.
Sony PlayStation to phase out physical video game discs by January 2028.
Come on, y'all.
The decision laid out in the company blog post follows a recent announcement from Take-Two Interactive's Rockstar Games, the long-awaited title Grand Theft Auto 6 will be digital only.
So that game is beginning the rollout of that.
Yeah.
Dang.
The thing about it is that I had countless conversations with my boy Javon. He's, like I said, I've always mentioned him on the podcast. He is a true gaming king. He is a hardcore gamer. He is very frustrated about this, and some of the things we talked about was like, it doesn't make sense for you to alienize a market that still is there. I understand that maybe you don't print as many discs then. I mean, just make it okay. We're gonna print this, but we're gonna minimize disc making. You know what I'm saying? Right. So instead of us doing 10 million discs like we did before, now we're gonna do 100,000 discs, okay, or you know, half a mil or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta bring it down to a certain number that seems feasible, where you know people are still gonna buy games, because there are people who like to buy games, but of course they're trying to control the market, because Sony removed their PlayStation exclusives from being on PC. Now the fact that they're not gonna do disc anymore, that means that they control where you buy the game. So the new God of War, where he's fighting the Egyptian guys, that new one is supposed to be being worked on. It's supposed to come out maybe 2-3 years from now.
Yeah.
That new game is just going to be available on PlayStation only. That is it. And it's like, so, but you know how when people are trading discs and stuff like GameStop, you know, 3 months from now, to give you discounts, half off or something like that. No, you're not gonna do that online. You're still gonna be $79.99, and you looking like, bro, when is it ever gonna go down? Like, because that's what we used to do. Like, oh, dang, I missed the mark. I'll just wait a couple of months. Then I'll probably catch that GameStop. Then you go in there, the game it went from $69.99, part of a bundle sale. Buy 2 used games for $80. Like now, I got 2 games. I want the game I wanted.
Absolutely,
I got it for $40.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But like all of that is gonna be cut out because they're trying to cut out the middleman. And I think that's really detrimental to the industry. I think there's going to be a lot of people just trying to boycott. There's people who are signing petitions for them to not do that, to not move ahead with that.
I agree, man.
As that's being, crazy. I know back in the day, you definitely were a gamer. As someone who bought this, back in the day and stuff like that. How did this news, hit you, and what did you see on on social media and the people that you follow?
I was in outrage myself. Like I said, I'm really not a gamer like I used to be, but just the fact that I used to be a collector of games. I had, the stack of games in your nice little drawer, your little cupboard, or just in the corner, selected sometimes in alphabetical order, or you have your friends come over and say, hey, look all the games I have. Like, that's something to be proud of, that you have games, and on top of keeping the games in good condition. That's top tier right there. So, there's an art to gaming, not just playing the game, but preserving the game, just handling the game. That's part of being a gamer. The very first ColecoVision, Atari, Nintendo, all that, it came with a cartridge. And you had to, handle it with care or for it to work properly. Or you had to blow it and all that stuff, if it got too hot, put it in the freezer, whatever,
exactly.
Whatever, but, like that made me very upset. It's like, you're trying to change the game, not in a good way, like it's going to be detrimental, but gamers are still going to play. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. I'm just going to see how it pans out, because like you said, there's people petitioning it. People, having outrage. So you never know. You never know. They might get a lot of backlash.
And saying we from the hood. So like when it was, your parents or your mom finally was able to get you a system. We had cousins and people that we call actual brothers, or people that you call brothers, look out for you. We all came by games, and if one of us get a game, we borrow. I can borrow that job.
Exactly.
We play that job. You know what I'm saying? Cool. We hold that job for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? That job about to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I borrow what? A code? Like, I don't know. I got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my code to download it, and that was just a one-time download code. You out back. I can't help you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And sometimes, finances get tight. My boy Javon, I let him borrow. He got my Outer Worlds too right now. So we look out for each other. You know what I mean? This boy, I ain't playing that right now because my slate crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this boy, they just sit collecting dust right now. You know what I'm saying? So you said, man, he crushed games. So he had that beat. And of course, he beat that game. No, I did not beat it. I'm only an hour and some change in right now. But the fact I still own it. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
One of the things we are going to do is where we are, me and my boy Javon, we're going to be on a hunt. And I think my boy Josh too, because I'm not trading games no more. I'm literally about this. The games that I've traded in, they're like, I can just grab later for a discount game. No more. Nah. I'm keeping that Jones now and going back and collecting them again. The reason why is because that means supply and demand. Yeah. That means that people know, okay, if I give this disc up, there's no guarantee I'm actually gonna be able to find it or get it back.
That is true.
So the closer we get to that date of sometime in January 2028, discs are gonna start becoming harder to find.
That is true.
Games are gonna be like, I can't find someone, we sold out. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it no more. And so now we're trying to take advantage of that now, where GameStop still has certain prices or certain discounts and things of that nature right now, because the prices, because the more this disc get bought up and the more that they have lower supply, they're going to raise the prices because it's like, this game been out for a year, bro. We only got 10 copies left. And nobody else, and they'd be like, that's all the GameStops in the 757. We only got 20 copies between all of us. Like,
that's wild, man.
So we about to be on a hunt. So you be on your hunt, man. Go ahead and if you're a physical gamer like myself, I like physical distance or stuff like that, don't start trading them in. I mean,
hold on to them.
I'm not trying to have GameStop go out of business, but like we gotta start holding on to our games because we're not gonna have any no more. They're not gonna make them, and it's gonna be frustrating. So
yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna go ahead and go to the next topic now. We can harp on that all day. All right, topic 2. New Fallout game reportedly coming from Obsidian, Avowed to cancel. Xbox just finished slashing 1,600 jobs this week. That was another big thing with Xbox News.
Yeah. With
another 1,600 coming before the end of the fiscal year. It's part of a long-term turnaround strategy for the brand that on the other side of deep cuts involves trying to make games that actually sell. If we get into it where Jason Schreier at Bloomberg is reporting that Xbox owned developer Obsidian, which recently laid off a quarter of its workers as part of the week's cuts, has canceled a sequel to Avowed. Avowed was okay. It wasn't what we needed it to be at all. It wasn't what it needed to be. And we instead work on the new Fallout game under the direction of the Fallout New Vegas Josh Sawyer. There's a lot of game reviewers that I watched that were super excited about this news. I am excited about this news as well. Obsidian, they had to catch themselves because they were kind of putting themselves in a bad footing when they tried to raise that price $10 for the Outer Worlds 2. But they fixed it. They before it came out, bring that $10 down. But at the same point in time, Outer Worlds 2 is a triumph. I've only played, like I said, hour and a half to it. But that I'm telling you now that I played 10 or 11 hours of the first one, and it's just, I'm not saying it's boring, but it was all right. But they improved dramatically on the second one. First 15 minutes out the gate, absolutely sensational. Like the only reason I even let my boy Javon borrow it, because at the time, I think the new Invincible fighting game came out. We had other shows we had to watch. We did some movie reviews, and then of course, getting some things for Spectacular Inc. that we had to get taken care of. So just my time, and then then 007 came out and all that. So, but this is the phenomenal news, man. The new Fallout game, continuing the story, no rehashing of the same stuff and everything like that, re-releases or anything like that. We're going forward in the stories, in the chapters, and I think this is powerful news. Anything you want to add to this one that you saw with this?
I'm trying to think. Let me see here. No, because honestly, I really didn't see anything. I did read about it, but I really didn't see much about the Fallout game.
Oh, gotcha.
Just that show, though.
Oh, you funny.
Just a show.
No problem. Definitely. All right, let's go to the next one here. I know this is one I know you want. Xbox. Oh, yeah, Xbox. On topic 3, Xbox might shut down Arkane Studios and its Blade game, a part of the upcoming layoffs. Now, I'm not going to go into reading into too much detail. Right now, it's still up in the air. I think that they're keeping the studio, from my understanding, since I've read this news. I'm going to do more research on it. But as of right now, the Blade game is not canceled. But it is right now because they did go over budget. According to Verge's sources, Marvel's Blade was originally supposed to debut later this year, but its eternal ship date slipped to late 2027. It's also reported running over budget. Blade was announced in December 2023, but Arkane hasn't shown any gameplay for the title yet. I always want to say let them cook, but as of right now,
facts.
I just hope that it's going to still come out. We've been waiting on this game. We've been excited about this game. How are you feeling about it? I know this is a game that you actually will probably want to even try to play.
Absolutely. Blade, that's one of my favorite characters, man. Comic book, more Marvel characters as well. When Blade came out, Wesley Snipes in 1997, 1998, that was a game changer. Yeah. And of course, coming from a martial art background, I watched that physical DVD until it had scratches on the back. So I couldn't watch it anymore until I had to buy a new one. But yeah, Blade is one of my favorite movies. But yeah, they need to come out with a game. They need to. Yeah. Patiently waiting. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be epic, man. Yeah. Telling you now, if it come out, we definitely. Oh yeah. Buy that. Absolutely. I'll put that on this too. So I know that's right. Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to topic 4. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced reviews. Yes, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is receiving generally favorable reviews, though it has drawn some criticism from diehard fans. The conscious amount outlets of like IGN and all of them say a solid, passion-driven remake. However, the game has sparkled some controversy and divided opinions across the community. Game and combat critics praise for the updated combat system, dedicated crouch and stealth buttons, and the removal of the frustrating instant fail-tailing missions.
Dang.
Visuals and world design running and on the Anvil engine. The game looks beautiful, and exploring the Caribbean feels like completely seamless. I think that a lot of people are, having some fun with it. This is not. I didn't really want to jump on it. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, but I didn't. It wasn't anything that I felt like I'm like, oh man, I gotta really play this. But I mean, eventually, I'll probably add it to the collection and maybe check it out at a later time. But it's good to hear that it's pretty solid. But Ubisoft needs to come up with something fresh. It's time to move forward with the franchise, and let's see what else they're gonna do.
Yeah.
What I am playing right now, still trying to play a little bit of 007. Like as I was saying, our slate is full. And getting ready and prepared for Wolverine a couple of months. Oh, and then Marvel Token. I can't wait to play that. I think that comes out next month, so I'm really excited about that. Looking forward to really diving into that. So, that's all I'm doing right now with it when it comes to gaming. Okay. All right, Comic Central. Let's go ahead and get through because we got a lot to go through for movie and streaming station.
Yes.
So, of course, we're going to do right off the top. If you could read the first three for me, please.
Yes. All right. Number one, right off the top, DC Comics has not officially announced an ongoing solo series for Vixen, but there is heavy speculation and anticipations. Fans and creators alike are eagerly awaiting confirmation, as characters have been the focus on persistent rumors regarding an upcoming title. Number two, a landmark Amazing Spider-Man number 1000 has a major presence at the San Diego Comic-Con 2026. Number three, Supergirl becomes a Blue Lantern in the DC Comics Elseworlds series Supergirl Survive, when the original Blue Lantern, Saint Walker, is killed in battle against Lobo. His ring chooses Kara Zor-El to wield the power of hope while she protects an infant, Kal-El.
Yeah, and number four, Dark Knights is still number one, is highly anticipated this week. It continues Tom Taylor and Otto Schmidt's beloved medieval fantasy. Medieval fantasy Elseworld saga. This 12-issue sequel shifts focus to a brewing violent war beneath the waves involving a hidden traitor. Okay. Yes, I'm going to tell you right now, I need to confirm. I'm going to be calling the store to confirm that this is on my box. I'm not playing that game. This is out the Dark Knights.
Dark Knights, okay.
That was one of the best Elseworld stories I've ever read in my entire life.
Dang.
It was that good, and I cannot wait to read the sequel and dive into what they have to offer with that.
Nice, bro.
The Supergirl thing, it's an Elseworld story, so it's not the... I'm like, but she already has powers, but I guess I don't know. It's all right, whatever. And then, of course, I am excited about the landmark Amazing Spider-Man 1000. Definitely gonna grab me a copy for the collection. Saying something for the kids for the future.
Right.
But of course, I'm a Spider-Man fan, so I'm looking forward to that. And I hope Vixen does get her own DC series because I would love to read that.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and go to the comic reviews. If you want to go ahead and hold up.
All right.
Batman 11, DC Comics. The Ojo returns to Gotham City with her daily sights set on unfinished business. I'll give this a 8.75 out of 10. Matt Fraction is doing an awesome job with Batman. Batman's in good hands. I like this better than Absolute Batman. You can get mad, I don't care, whatever. I really love reading this story of Batman. We're going to hold up Tarzan Beyond number 1, Alien Books. Tarzan returns to the world of comics with an all-new series. The years have been kind to the Lord of the Jungle and his faithful companion Jane. They've grown older, wiser, and carved out a peaceful existence after decades of adventuring. But not all good things are meant to last, as the world becomes threatened when the nefarious Blackbeard, the pirate, and his crew lay siege to Tarzan's homeland in search for seekers of immortality. I'm thinking this is solid. This is better than if you There's a new CBW video that's coming out where I was talking about Zorro. This is way better than Zorro. I didn't even want to buy it. Zorro looks, they put Zorro in our time. And,
really?
you know, people got like machine guns and all this other stuff. And he's like, here's my sword. And I'm like, oh, man.
This got the Zorro outfit.
It's cringe, man. I'm like, this one, I like the placement. Tarzan looks believable. And I think this is still back then. It's not up and all time. I'm like, Zorro just, I like reading Zorro stories when it's in his time. Like, that makes more sense to me. Like, Zorro doesn't fit with gangsters from, you know, Compton. And, you know, yeah, that's right, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Not on my watch.
Right.
Who's this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's shoot that. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. You're not. Dodging all those bullets with a sword, bro. Stop. No, it's not working. Right. So, gotcha. Yeah, it's not. But it's solid. You know, it's a little slow at times and stuff like that. But I am intrigued. I do want to see what number 2 is going to be looking like. And kind of go from there. So I want to see, but I think, like I said, I give this a 6.5 out of 10. I give that, you know. And then last but not least, Emperor Aquaman number 19. Galactic Storm Gathers. It's intriguing. I like how they're involving the Justice League, but also other ocean, you know, characters that you may have known from the, you know, past stories. Of course, the Black Manta's in there, and then you got Ocean Master and all that. Like, and it's a deeper story beyond that. Illustration's okay. And that's kind of what makes it, you know, me have it on a more 7 out of 10, because illustration's just not matching with the writing, but the writing is exceptional. So it's one of those type of books. So
nice.
But Jeremy's doing a great job with it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing with Aquaman in the future. All right, let's go ahead and go to the last segment, movie and streaming station. Of course, we talk about movies and streaming, and of course, you know, TV. Well, right off the top, if you could read the first 4 for me, please.
All right, right off the top, number 1, the official trailer for the animated movie Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender has dropped. Paramount Pictures canceled its theatrical release in favor of a direct-to-streaming premiere on July 25th via Paramount Plus. Nice. Number 2, Minions and Monsters experienced the lowest opening weekend in the history of Despicable Me / Minions franchise. The film debuted over the July 4th weekend to a soft $36.4 million for the traditional 3-day weekend and $61.4 million across the 5-day window. Eesh. Number 3, both Secret Life of Pets 3 and Scene 3 are officially in active development at Illumination Studios. Studio CEO Chris Meledandri confirmed that filmmakers are working hard on the stories and scripts through official release dates have not yet been locked in. Number 4, there's a strong possibility that Anya Taylor-Joy could reprise her role as Magic, Ilyana Rasputina in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Recent industry rumors and reports indicate that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige.
Feige.
Oh, yeah. President Kevin Feige is highly interested in bringing the fan favorite mutant back to the franchise.
Alrighty, number 5, the official teaser trailer for Illumination and Universal Pictures' upcoming animated film Not Alone has dropped. The movie stars Timothée Chalamet and Selena Gomez, and is set to be released in theaters on April 16, 2027. Number 6, the proposed $110 billion Paramount-Warner Brothers Discovery merger has been delayed, but not solely because of the UK. The UK's competition and marks authority in culture Secretary Lisa Nandy are scrutinizing the deal over media plagiarism concerns, while separate legal pushbacks from the U.S. state attorneys general, particularly in Oregon and California, have further stalled closing plans. Number 7, the Michael Jackson biopic Michael officially became the highest grossing biopic of all time, pushing past Oppenheimer with a massive global hauling of over $977 million. And it, I actually, as of this recording, it actually hit $1 billion. I saw that it actually dropped. Not like maybe like an hour before we started doing the show. So yeah, that's good there. The pilot for Ryan Coogler's upcoming X-Files reboot has officially wrapped filming. Actor Himesh Patel, who stars in the series alongside Danielle Daywaller, confirmed that production on the pilot episode, which shot in Vancouver, has finished. The project was written and directed by Coogler and is now awaiting the official series order from Hulu. If you can read the last 4, please.
All right, yes. Number 9, Comcast is spinning off NBCU Universal and British Broadcasting Sky into an independent, publicly traded company in a tax-free transaction expected to take about a year. Current shareholders will own stock in both new entities, while Comcast retains a roughly 19.9% stake in NBC Universal. Number 10, the creator of Loki, Michael Waldron, is officially attached to write Marvel Studios' upcoming Nova series and Disney Plus. A recent WGA Writers Guide of America, Writers Guild of America, thank you, directory listing for the 2026-2027 season revealed his involvement as a writer for the project, bringing him on board after long days in the show's development. Number 11, Godfather of Harlem is concluding with 2-hour series finale event rather than returning for a full 5th season on MGM+. The wrap-up feature is designed to give Bumpy Johnson's saga a proper conclusion following up on the events of Season 4. Number 12, Dark Matter is officially returning for Season 2. The highly anticipated 10-episode sci-fi series will premiere globally on Friday, August 28th on Apple+. New episodes will drop weekly on Fridays through October 30th.
Yes! Wow. So, because we still got a lot to go over for the main topics, but I'm going to try to generalize certain things.
Okay.
Dark Matter, we've been waiting for this for the longest time. You got to watch season 1. Like, I can't explain how great this show is.
Okay.
Apple TV Plus is turning out hits. Dark Matter is absolutely incredible. When I saw this news, I was super excited. You guys have no idea. If you haven't seen Dark Matter season 1 on Apple TV Plus, you are literally missing out. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta watch that show. Like, it's awesome.
Gotcha.
Godfather Harlem, all respect. I gotta watch that. Like, I've really gotta catch up on that and really see. Cause I think that's Forrest Whitaker's in that show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Godfather. Yep.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to check out any episodes?
I have not.
I gotta catch up on that.
Yeah.
Cause it's on Amazon Prime now. So
Okay.
I gotta catch up on that. So,
Gotcha.
But the whole merger thing with Paramount, I don't really see that taken to fruition. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It doesn't need to happen. Now, to me, it's to the point that if it's so much backlash and it takes so long and it's costing you millions and millions of dollars, at that point, I just leave it alone, man. You should have just let Netflix grab it because Paramount's going to dismantle it. 10,000 or more people is going to lose jobs. It's going to fold in the market. It's going to lose another major studio in the place. I keep trying to explain this to people. Netflix is not a theatrical distribution arm. They're not. So when they buy it, nobody's getting fired. It's not they don't have the same infrastructure. That's not the same thing. Netflix is going to continue and want to focus on streaming. They would own Warner Brothers for the distribution arm for international and global markets when it comes to, movies and entertainment in that capacity. So they're literally just going to walk on the stage and like, okay, we are your bosses now. We're really excited that Warner Brothers is a part of Netflix. Nobody's losing jobs. That is all.
Right.
And they're like, woo! And then, all right, everybody get back to work. That's all what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Paramount, man, they're going to just fire half of everybody. Because, it's basically overlap. Because Paramount is the exact same thing what Warner Brothers is. So, I just hope that it doesn't go through. I hope maybe Netflix, or they just stay to be a studio. Michael Jackson biopic definitely deserves that $1 billion. Let's go. Really excited about that. Not alone. I'm glad they got a new IP. Illumination is really leaning in their strong arm into their animation strong. They want to be contenders like Pixar. I know Pixar is a very unique studio, and they know how to turn out hits. Not everything they do is a hit, but 95% of what they do are hits. They're $1 billion. It's $1 billion franchises that they have under their belts. But Illumination is trying to really find their formula to get that. And Secret Life of Pets, you know, I think the first one was really solid. Second one was okay. And then I keep thinking like, oh, Sing is okay. No, because it's way better than that. Sing 2 was way better than I even expected it to be. I keep forgetting how great those movies are sometimes because I'm just so into everything else and stuff like that. The Minions, real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and go into the main topic. Okay. So I didn't take my kids to go see Minions. I think, and a lot of people who, I'm not trying to make this super religious, so I'm just going to keep it where, because me and my family, you know, we believe in God. That's how we are. There were a lot of parents that were concerned. There was a lot of videos on Instagram and TikTok where kind of find out, I think the book in the trailer is an actual witch book or somehow.
Okay.
They're actually casting real spells. This is real witchcraft that's being summoned. And a lot of parents just, it was like 150,000. At one point in one post, it was like 500,000 where parents were like, no, I'm good. Don't worry about that.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with that.
Understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like, why you can't just be a kid movie?
Right,
Why gotta be real? Why can't it just be fake and just have fun? It's supposed to be that. So a lot of parents shied away from taking their kids. Taking their kids from seeing that. And some people, I mean, even a bit, and like I said, not even making a super. There's some people who, you know, not necessarily in the, you know, God or, you know, going to church all the time or anything like that. But even people just may not even believe. They're just like, I'm not comfortable.
Right.
I just let them be kids. Like, I'm not trying to have them summoning stuff and all that. Come on, man.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
So
exactly.
I'm not surprised that it took a hit. I mean,
I respect that.
Just
exactly.
The other ones, what happened? Y'all trying to go, people tired of, no. It's not they tired of the kids or necessarily the Minions. Is the other Minion movies were just dumb fun. It was just fun. Yeah. We had a blast. It was just rocket ships and
about the children.
doing stupid fun stuff. Right. That's all it was. Now you're getting into summon creatures from another realm and a dark realm. I'm like, okay, just be kids. Toy Story 5's eat y'all alive because there's no summoning stuff.
Right, exactly.
It's about a tablet. That's all it's about.
Right.
I'm saying so.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing I would say about that. So that's the reason why I didn't do a review. We saw live action Moana. Getting into that, huh? Good segue.
Nice
topic
segue.
one.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So as of this recording, the live action Moana video is going to be on the Goatverse app, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel and stuff like that. But it's solid.
Okay.
The Rock threw me off because it was kind of hard with the wig. But I mean, it was still okay. He still did a good job. It's just he sounds like Ma. We just don't look. I mean, okay, you got a physique, but the wig thing was just, come on, bro. Like, it was okay. But I mean, the new girl, she did a phenomenal job. Like I said, I'm not gonna rehash my whole review and stuff like that. You think about taking your daughter to go see the? Did she like the animated one?
She's coming around. She's coming around because and now she loves Miss Rachel and Elmo, Sesame Street. She watched, what was it? What did we put on? We put some Disney movie. No. I put on Disney Plus Kids. I put on the Iron Man.
The Iron Man show.
It's like the kids. It's like 5-minute episodes. She watched like 4 episodes without moving. So we're getting there. We're getting there to where she's starting to kind of develop her attention skills, her attention span.
Armor up.
Yeah. So she'll be 2 in December. So I can see maybe in a few months us watching a good Disney movie. And probably introducing some live action movies to her. Yeah.
The animated Moana. She's gonna love the music, bro. The music is,
and she loves music, just like her daddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she would love the music. The music is still as strong as ever in this movie and stuff like that.
Nice.
If you're like, well, we already seen it, the animated one. If you're not really like worried about it, you're not missing nothing. It's almost pretty much beat for beat. I think it's like 2 scenes that's not in the actual animated movie that's in it.
Okay.
And I think all the music's still the same. There's no new songs. Like, they always like, new song from so-and-so. Like, no, it's not that either. The girl did a great job, though. The girl's parents, that play her parents in the live action, did a spectacular job as well. The dynamic between The Rock and the new girl was definitely powerful. And, yeah, I mean, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, it was cool. I mean, so I mean, it wasn't exceptional. Like I said, it wasn't like, oh my God, you have to go see this. It wasn't as powerful as Toy Story 5. It was just Moana, but live action CG, whatever. So
Right.
Topic 2. We don't have time to dive into too much of it, but attacked behind the scenes, Children of Blood, Bone and Bone author Tomi Adeyemi. If you know how to say that better, let me know.
Tomi Adeyemi.
Distances herself from the film adaptation. The drama surrounding this film adaptation for Tomi, best-selling fantasy novel Children of Blood and Bone, exploded when the author publicly announced she is disowning the movie. Also, I'm trying to find out what she had an issue with. Let me see.
For real?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Despite having a writing credit, Tomi stated she would not watch the film and shared a heated exchange with star Amandla Steinberg, which she was in, if you're trying to familiar who that is, she was in The Hate U Give, that movie, and she was in that horrible Star Wars show, but it wasn't her, it was just the show. The writing was trash. But The Acolyte, yeah. I don't know what happened. I understand that you may be frustrated. My thing is you should have talked to a publicist before you started saying anything, because if the studio itself may have screwed you out of this, depending on if you signed a multi-deal movie deal, if you just signed for one movie, I'd have just ate it and just been like, you know what? Okay, cool. Get your coins. Know that now, because if it's telling you now, if this movie's a hit, then that means now other studios are going to check out other your books. At that point, then you don't have to worry about dealing with that studio, because if you want to sign for one movie, then when they want to come like, hey, we had a great time, we want to do another movie. No, sorry. Universal called me. I'm out. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? And then go to another studio.
Right.
Get your lawyer. If the lawyer didn't work it out the way you want it, get another lawyer. Now you got more coins. Now you got more recognition. Get you a better lawyer, and then have the lawyer get you a better contract. Go to Universal, go to Lionsgate, go to somebody else, get your other book made or the sequel, whatever, and then go from there, and then do what you got to do. Absolutely. But the drama and creating that, because all this now, no studio's really going to want to work with you, because now it's all this controversy attached to it.
Absolutely.
And I understand you may be frustrated. I don't know all the ins and outs. And then, of course, Amandla Steinberg, from my understanding, I mean, she's a sweet girl. I don't know her personally, but I mean, I haven't really read that she creates drama or anything on set or anything like that. So I don't know what happened. This is just not a good look for your first out the gate signing for a studio.
I agree.
Did you read anything about this online or anything like that?
I have not. I just kind of briefly read this, but yeah, that's a shame, man. There's a time and place for everything, but at the same time, you gotta, as a grown man or grown woman, man, you gotta keep it cool. You gotta know how to handle certain things. You gotta be able to move a certain way in certain situations. And in this case, like you say, get a publicist, get someone that can attorney, all that, exactly. Don't just go poo shiesty on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, man, you can't do that, man. Especially
right at the gate. I can understand if you were like Tyler Perry established, but
right,
you're trying to get in the gate. This, like, especially if because my thing is, if I read that it was just she was just signed for this one movie. You should have just ate that.
Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you, because like I said, even if it's not, it ain't got to be like a major blockbuster, but even if it's solid, you won't have other studios coming to you, and you can be like, okay, I know, now you know,
right?
All right, bit by the snake once, bet.
Yep.
I'm not dealing with Paramount no more. Boo, cool.
Right.
You did what you did, boo. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna go to Universal. I'm gonna go to HBO. I'm gonna go to Apple. Absolutely. Now, don't worry about it. They're gonna call me, and I'm gonna go deal with them.
That's how you handle it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and don't deal with them no more. You know what I'm saying?
So like you say, you're trying to get your foot in the door. I mean, you don't even have your foot in the door, and you causing issues. No one's gonna want to work with you.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna think of you, fussing or having drama in the future. That's a risk to them, so they don't want that.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. But we'll keep you guys updated once we learn more about that. Let me see. Topic 3, My Adventures with Superman, Season 3 review episodes released so far. This show, it's great. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, so amazing. Like, I'm not saying it like that, but it's great. I like it. It's these little tidbits. It's an anime Superman. I mean, it's like a Japanese form Superman, whatever, in a sense. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I like Supergirl. I think the woman that's doing Kara, her voice, she's doing a great job. I like the dynamic that between her and Jimmy. They're stretching it because they want us to know that they're going to eventually get together.
Right.
Waiting on that. So it's getting frustrating. I want them to hurry up. So, but of course, taking our time with it. Cyborg Superman, that junk's crazy. I like their spin on that. I like the whole Lex thing. The only thing about it that I didn't like though with Lex was Lex Luthor is not that dumb. He would have had another contingency to handle Cyborg Superman. So I was kind of like,
he wasn't buying it.
I was like, really though? Lex is like always like 5 steps ahead. So for him to just be like, oh no, don't hurt me. I'm like, man, that's not Lex. So he would have had another plan, or he would have just had his armor come up out of the ground and he would have been fighting him or whatever like that. So I don't know, maybe I'll find out something else on the next episode, because the next episode did release midnight last night, so I didn't get midnight this time frame, so I didn't get a chance to see it. So I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna see what's going on. That's my only critique. I don't like how they're handling Lex, but besides that, everything else is great. It's just a great little show. So I'm glad that Superman is, got his own animated show. And this is, this is the Superman for this generation.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. We had ours. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Superman. Yeah, you already know. Come on, y'all. Let's go, baby. So that's our Superman. But this is a new generation Superman, so I'm chilling. I'm just enjoying seeing Superman, Supergirl, seeing my characters that I love and enjoy. And I do like how they handling Lois, though. That's great. And then, of course, Superboy from the future pops up. That's cool, too. So we want to see what's going on. So I'm going to keep reviewing it.
Nice.
As the story progresses. Topic 4, X-Men 97. Did you see season 1?
I have not,
bro.
Man.
You missed it out.
I'm mad at myself because I have not seen it, man.
Yo.
I gotta stop playing around, man.
Season 2 episodes released thus far on Disney Plus. I heard one of my critics, and one thing he says that art is it hits us all in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, it was okay and stuff. This last episode, the latest episode of X-Men 97 that I saw was one of the greatest animated episodes of any show. It's in the top 5 that I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Magneto's words, the way they were written, the sacrifice, power, apocalypse. Bro, X-Men 97 is firing on all cylinders. Right now,
nice.
Season, where it stands right now, it's at a 9.5 out of 10, man. It's exceptional. If you're not watching X-Men 97, you're truly, truly missing out. This is one of the gems on Disney Plus. I'm so excited for the next episode. I like, how they're handling the characters from Wolverine to Rogue. I was kind of like, all right, though, because Apocalypse was kind of throwing everybody. I was like, all right, man, you ain't gonna play Rogue like that, though. I was kind of upset about that. But, and then, they played Bishop, because I was like, he just threw Bishop, against the wall. I was like, come on, bro. We gotta do more than this, bro. But we're gonna see what the story, lays out. Of course, we may be leading into Onslaught. We got Kang the Conqueror popped up in it.
Really?
So that's probably gonna be a villain for later on.
Okay.
Man, this show is amazing. Hopefully you can try to watch some of it. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out, man. Try to binge on it a little bit.
Yeah. You, man, I'm telling you, bro. X-Men 97 is this. Go ahead and do Spider-Man 97. Go ahead and do that, and then pick up Iron Man 97. Just keep the team, keep the writing going and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and go to topic 5. Because we got a little bit of time left. Leonardo DiCaprio and Christian Bale reportedly confirmed for Heat 2. We'll keep you guys updated more with that. I mean, of course, this is a sequel to Michael Mann's classic 1995 film. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely keep you guys, once we learn more. I am excited. Are you excited about seeing that? Or?
Definitely, and the first one was of course, a classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Leonardo's my guy. Christian Bell, that's my cousin. So,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, definitely want to do that.
And Andrea Armis, man, she's so gorgeous, man. Just I can't wait to see her. She's a powerful actress. I love what she did in Ballerina. I'm looking forward to what she does more. Number 6, AI actor Tilly Norwood has the movie coming out, Spare Us the Future. Like really the beginning of the end. They're trying to do an AI movie where while the concept of the AI actor has drawn intense backlash from human performers who argue that the synthetic performer devalues human artistry. Yes, it's supposed to be some type of coming-of-age AI chaos and will follow Tilly as she is tempted by a rogue program to experiment with human emotions. Whatever, bro. Like, we're not going to watch this trash. Let's just not support an all AI movie. I mean, absolutely. I don't mind AI being utilized for action scenes where maybe you need to, it's going to be hard or maybe endanger even a stunt person. Right. So it's like, okay, maybe this scene, let's not drive this person through a wall 9 times. Let's just do AI. I'm wrapping up. Go ahead. Let's just use AI to, that's fine. Right. But nah, we're not doing all AI movies.
Crazy, man. I ain't with it.
Yeah. Topic 7, real quick, the 3rd season of House of Dragon. Bro, if you're not watching House of Dragon, you're missing out. It's House of Thrones. No, it's Game of Thrones on dragons. It's, daggone, what's his face? I forgot the character's name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Damon, there we go. Man, going in there slaying, sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, just freaking love it. Rhaenyra, the whole thing with, this is not your son. The mom looking like, yo, who this? They done bleached his hair. Like, yo, y'all crazy. Like, and then, the black dude, that's a whole 10-minute time frame that we don't have time to talk about. The whole thing between, I know he's right because he wants to rightfully grant his kids the last name. I know they're bastards, whatever, but he wants to honor them now and do right. He done made a lot of sacrifices for this lady. His wife lost her life, lost all his ships, went to war, almost died, sons almost died. And it's like, but she is saying that she's trying to get everything legitimate. She just got the throne back. Like, it's all this controversy. The whole rat scene with at the dinner table was legendary. Like, the way she spun it on those rich folks. Yeah, y'all gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that junk was crazy. Like, this show is exceptional, and I definitely want to dive more into it. Try to get a little bit more time on the next episode, because I know we're going to, by the time we get to the next episode and probably last, we'll wrap up the whole season, and by that time when it ends. But it is phenomenal. They're doing a great job right now. Nice. Topic 8, real quick. Tyler Perry reunites Why Did I Get Married? Cast and sequel photos. Netflix sets release date. So it's going to go straight to Netflix so that everybody know. Okay. I do want to read this little segment real quick. Janet Jackson is not, because everybody was trying to figure out what, so I had to do some research. Janet Jackson's not returning for the 3rd installment, Why Did I Get Married Again, primarily due to severe scheduling conflicts and professional commitments, because filming took place while she was actively on tour and she was unavailable to participate in the project. She was really big. A lot of people she didn't want to be. No, that's not, no, her and Tyler Cool, stop. See, and even to the point that Tyler Perry didn't even want to, like, recast her character. He was like, nah, he has that relationship with Janet, like sister and brother almost, kind of like, they, of course they shot 1 and 2 together. I mean, they're cool. And to the point that he was like, okay, I'll create a new character or something like that with Taja, what's her name? Dang, what's her name?
Taraji P. Henson. Yeah, P. Henson.
Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. Has joined the franchise, fresh new role and everything like that. So saw the trailer.
Still a fit though, I think.
Yeah. So I saw the trailer. It looks fun. I do want to check it out. Since I know what happened, and now I'm cool. I was really upset because I'm like, and then remember
when I saw it, I was like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. But remember at the second one, because at the end, remember The Rock made it. I was hoping. I was hoping for that. I was like, yo, The Rock and Jay. Yeah, man. But I said, and it made no sense for The Rock to be in there if Janet wasn't in there. So it makes sense. So. Absolutely. But and then topic 9. We not have time to dive into it right now. Marvel issued a formal San Diego Comic-Con press release on July 9th. Of course, talking about, they're going to be a Hall H. I'm excited about that. Of course, Doomsday footage, stuff like that. And they're going to talk about stuff. Expected updates for films, pipeline coming up. Phase 7 and Mutants, what's going on with that. So really, I mean, we were just going to kind of speculate and go over, but we don't have time to do all that right now. But I am excited. Probably when we come back, they'll be on. They've already had it, and we'll just talk about San Diego Comic-Con when we come back on the next episode of Spectacular Radio. Topic 10. Real quick, Reacher Season 4 returns in August, and Negley spinoff right after. So as soon as, because they're going to do weekly drops for Reacher Season 4. And when they do that at the end of season finale, I think that following day, Negley's getting her own, it's the black girl that's like the sidekick to him. She's getting her own show. They're going to drop all the episodes for that season. I'm really excited about that. I did like her character. I like where it's going. Because you watched some of Reacher, didn't you? Or
I did. I watched like 2 episodes, 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It's just something that kind of got pushed at the bottom of the list.
Oh, yeah, no, I got you.
I just haven't got a chance to get back to it. But no, definitely interested, man. I got to catch up on it.
Yeah. So
definitely wasn't bored watching it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to dive into this next time, bro. Silo's back!
I got it.
I
gotta get with it, bro.
Season 3, they trying to mess with her memory. I love the back and forth because they're trying to show you, they're telling you how it started from like hundreds and hundreds of years in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically our time is where, because Silo takes place like 500 years after, like 3080, whatever. Whatever it is. And now, so they're playing back and forth where you're seeing how it got created, how Silo started in the first place, bouncing it back to where we are now. Rebecca Ferguson doing a spectacular job. They're trying to erase her memory and trying to recreate, this image of her and all. Bro, this show is phenomenal, bro. Nice. I'm so glad that Silo's back. We're going to dive in more once we go over more episodes and see what's going on and how the story unfolds. And Common is doing a great job. Common, this is his best role, bro.
Okay.
I loved him in Just Right with Queen Latifah and all that, but this is his role right here, bro. Like, I'm excited. So, Silo, appreciate y'all. Just letting y'all know that's topic 11. We'll talk about it more in the next podcast episode. Thank you guys for checking in with us. Loverse TV.
Yes.
Andre Brown.
Ahmad.
All right, we'll check you guys out next time for Spectacular Radio. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Peace.